Oh, hello, right, okay, I keep having to redo this blog, but it's just I update my Amazon sales every so often, and it's just interesting to see which books are doing the best. I just like to keep a tab on which one's selling the most, and this would be excluding the sales I got before self-publishing, because Fall of the Flamingo Circus was would win hands down because it was traditionally published. So yeah, I've liked to just like to rank them and see, you know, which ones suddenly do better and which ones aren't. And so I'm just talking about sales solely on Amazon over the last 13 years, and without actually giving the figures, just the order. And this is also excluding other platforms, because where sales are infinitesimally small. So I also will, the caveat is it's not a level playing field, because I didn't publish them all at the same date on Amazon. So some were published quite early on, from 2011, and I gave priority mainly to the ones that had never been out in any format, never been published, or were out of print. And you know, so I've been gradually putting them on Amazon over the years. So it's not scientific or anything, just and also, you know, the sales would, the ranking is including paperbacks, and of course the paperbacks haven't all come out at the same time, but again gradually put on the Amazon platform. So yeah, it's just I just sort of like to do this. And so these are the top four. So coming in at number 4 is this one, Far Cry from the Turquoise Room, which is the follow-up to Seaview Terrace. And that was the old cover, an old cover which I quite like, actually. I've still got that design with the check floor, but I got the image, but the template was one of those on CreateSpace, which was one of Amazon's used to use it instead of on the Kindle Direct publishing platform, which now links to the paperback, but it used to be CreateSpace. So that came in, that's my 4th best-selling one so far. And coming in at number 3 is this one, The Lidomide Kid, which is, I designed that cover, and the title is self-explanatory, and the main character, one of the main characters, there's two really, is Daryl and Celia, who you know, it's all about their sort of relationship as they go through school. Back in, you know, it's a retro novel back in the 60s and 70s, and for those of you of a certain era will remember the thalidomide scandal. But Daryl, he calls himself the Lidomide Kid as a sort of protection really against bullying, and it was called Dear Kathy and Claire at first, but I was persuaded to change the title. And runner-up, now this used to be the bestseller of mine, again self-publishing, not to do with small press or traditional publishing, but so it's this one. Ta-da! This is my Scouse one, Sucker, now called Suckers and Scallies. So yeah, this is the original. It was called Sucker, and this is the version that was published by Screv Press, and I've not brought it, it's only out as an ebook as Suckers and Scallies now, but not as a paperback yet, because I don't know, I was persuaded on Autonomy, which was a site that HarperCollins hosted for authors to, you know, showcase their work and give each other feedback, and somebody said, oh, I'm not sure about the title Sucker, so I added the Scallies bit, and maybe it was the Scallies bit that you know, brought the title up in the algorithms. I don't know, but yeah, I wondered what would you like, Sucker or Suckers and Scallies? or don't you have a preference? But I'll probably make the final decision when I finally bring the only one that I haven't of mine back out in paperback. And but it's quite an experimental, quite, you know, it's got different viewpoints and different timelines and multi-narrators, and, you know, lots of shifts of viewpoint, which I don't mind. Lots of Scouse lingo, and I don't mind that. I like it, but some people don't get it. So yeah. And so finally coming in, this is the drum roll, Just Pipping Suckers and Scallies at number 1 is, and again I haven't got the up-to-date, it is got an up-to-date cover, but this is an older cover. So I haven't even got a copy of the ebook it has, but this is an older version of the paperback, is Down the Tubes. So that's, yeah, I enjoyed writing that, and that's my best-selling one, and it's like based on, it's obviously fictional, the characters are fictional, but it was inspired by a lot of when I worked in the addictions field. So yeah, that just snuck in there at number 1 at the moment. So it'll all change probably next year, but I just find it interesting to do. And yeah, Flamingo, so there's a couple of bubbling under ones under 5th and 6th, I think, were Flamingo. Well, I'm not sure Flamingo Circus is, because that was quite late on republishing. So I know Did You Whisper Back is just under, is probably 5th, and I can't remember whether Flamingo Circus is creeping up there anyway. So I just thought it'd be interesting. So that's all for now. Bye.